How you guys doing? Hey, Bill, Shob, Kim. Kim, how are your plants doing? Let me know. Hopefully they're starting to show some improvement. Shady Grady, Fish Hippie, how's everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. For most of you, it's probably good morning. Yeah, probably good morning. So the comments are kind of doing something weird again. Remember the last time, guys, where I couldn't read comments? They're all smashed together. Some of them are doing that, but some of them aren't. So hopefully I can catch what most of you guys are saying. But it's going to be difficult. I'm getting half the comments are like I can read half of them I can't. Somebody's commenting saying, talking about their weather. It's really difficult, guys. Oh no, I wanted to do a giveaway today, but if I can't read your guys' comments, I'm not gonna be able to. Give me 1 second. So guys, if you're just joining, I'm having issues reading the comments. Let me see if I can get this thing refreshed. Turn you around. Hide the comments. So you guys, actually, you know what? I can do this no problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, when it comes to the giveaway, I'll go sit down on the computer and I can see your comments, no problem. Unfortunately, in the meantime, I might not be able to read what you guys are saying. Harvey Simpson, what's up, Polk County? Hey. So guys, I can read like every other word in some of these comments, so sorry about this. We're gonna go ahead and look at some fish. Maybe we have a look at some of these plants. Definitely gonna look at these plants. We just got some in. I'm pretty excited. We just got in some lace plants. It's been a minute since I've had them from our nursery. But check out these lace plants. They're small, right? But if you look at almost all of them, they have multiple heads. So if you were to say you were to get this lace plant right here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 little heads, and it looks like you could break this off and have potentially 2 different bulbs. I've never personally broken bulbs up, but right here, if you get one, you're basically getting 2 plants, and a lot of them have 2 or 3 heads. Some of them just have one. Like there's one in the back here. You can see it's just one plant. Now they are kind of small, but trust me, guys, if you've never kept these before, if you receive one of these and you have a good planted tank, good healthy substrate and light, very quickly these will take over your tank. And the bigger they get, the prettier they get. That's a really cool plant. Yeah, guys, all these comments are messed up. I can recognize some people. Like I can see Lynn's name that she said, maybe hi everyone, but all the words are like on top of each other. Man. Well, guys, it won't be too much of a conversation today. I guess it'd be more of just me talking and showing you guys. This guy sold this trio. This was the what you see, what you get trio of the platinums. The Dragon Mosaic Guppies here are still available. Unfortunately, somebody, we're not perfect. If we had a mistake last week, somebody did purchase these. And they were okay getting store credit, but we accidentally didn't pick these exact fish when we sent them to them. So unfortunate, but they still are available. So we're gonna go ahead and look around. We're gonna look at some fish, and in a little bit, guys, we're gonna do a giveaway. I'm not gonna tell you guys what we're gonna do yet, because I don't want to get the comments flooded, but in a little bit we'll go in the office, do a giveaway. Hopefully I can pull it up on the computer and see some of your guys' comments. We did get new Wi-Fi in here. So please let me know if the quality of the video is any better for you guys than normal. Last week we talked about getting Wi-Fi down on the other side of the farm at the end of the feed. We did get Wi-Fi, but it's only a centralized Wi-Fi, and it only works in a very limited range. So I was really excited. I thought I'd be able to take you guys into some of the breeding rooms and show some of the fish breeding with some of the fry, but unfortunately the Wi-Fi still just isn't strong enough to reach to some of those rooms. So I'm gonna see if we can solve that so we can show more of the breeding areas live. It's a lot more interactive. You guys can ask questions and I can answer them. And for us, it's a lot easier than like a long format video, which is why you see we don't have too many of those. The live streams are just faster, and we don't really have the time to do constant like long edited videos. So we're looking at these angels here. These are the Altum angels from Rio Vachata. Now these guys, I believe they're up on the website, or they're about to be very shortly. If you guys are interested in wild type angels, the Altum angel is like the angel everybody looks for. Now these guys get much larger than your classic scalare type angel. So most angels you see in the hobby are going to be Pterophyllum, scalare. These are the Altum species. They get a lot taller. The fins, they get up to about 10 inches from top to bottom. So they get huge. Man, guys, I'm sorry about the comments. I see some of them coming in, but I'm just not going to be able to help unless something changes, but I don't see it. Let's see what else I can do here. There's not too many options on live to like refresh or anything. So, well, we're just gonna have to work with it. So these guys are going to be available very shortly. Really nice angelfish here. Got some blue hooks. These would make a nice addition to a South American tank, or they could do good with some Central Americans since they're so large. We have the Autocinculus. These guys have been doing really well. These guys were all wild caught. They've all been dewormed, and we've had very, very few issues with these guys, and that's pretty rare on a wild, on autos in general. Generally, they're hard to get to eat, and we had no issues with these guys. Here we got some more autos here. Here we got the Jellycats. Still haven't sold any of these guys. If anybody is interested, they are a rather large fish, and you gotta be careful with what to house them with. Here, Carly, she's the caretaker of these fish. She's gonna feed them, and it looks like she's feeding them some mysis shrimp.
Krill.
Oh, here we go, krill. Oh wow, you see him just take it right out of the tongs. Yeah, Carly said he's a good boy. He looks like a hungry boy.
He comes right up when the lid comes off.
Yeah, these guys are really cool. If anybody's interested in a fish that gets pretty big and maybe a solitary fish, these guys would be a really cool addition. They're more like a water pet rather than just like a fish. And you see, it just comes right up, grabs it. Look at the size of his mouth. See, that's why you got to be careful with what you house with them. Is they will pretty much swallow anything that they can. Um, if you look online, you'll find videos of them eating some very large fish. Now, we don't recommend feeding live fish. I know some people keep these exclusively to watch them eat live fish, but here we're feeding them, what kind of shrimp was this, Carly?
It's krill.
Oh, so we're feeding krill, and I know some of them are taking silver sides, and they're frozen. Some fish that they'll only ever take live, but if we can't help it, we try not to. So that's just one of them. Look how he's sitting. He's just sitting there waiting. Were you gonna feed another one, Carly?
I can give that one a silver side.
All right.
He might take a silver side. That one's more shy.
This guy's, yeah, Carly says this guy's a little more shy. We'll see if he'll take a silver side. It looks like he might be interested. He's smelling it. Yeah, there he goes. It looks like he's about to take it.
Give one more gentle.
Yeah, look at that guy.
He'll hold it for a bit before he fully swallows it.
Yeah, it's probably going to take him a while to get this down. It's a little bit on the bigger side, but definitely not too big for him. If you see videos of these guys, they will just take in, there it goes, slowly. They will take in some really large fish. Looks like it got caught on the gill plate there. There he goes. So guys, if you're interested, or if you guys have big tanks, you're looking to put something cool in it, something interesting, something you don't see all the time, these guys are really cool. And as you just saw, they're actually pretty, they interact pretty well. Yeah, this guy's just, he's still hungry. This guy is, he's eating plenty today, and he's just sitting there waiting. They have really cool color. I like the goldish browns coming out of the belly there.
Not all of them have that much color.
Yeah, this one's really colored up. So we got three. So we have three of these guys available. These guys are pretty cool. So what did you guys think of that? That was pretty cool. I wasn't aware that those guys were eating so well for us, so that was cool. That was actually new for me. Right before I started the video, Carly just came up and told me, hey, this is something I can do if you're interested. And I was like, yeah, definitely, we have to show that. So that was pretty sweet. Here we got some cockatoides. And if you guys are interested, we got females. These came from a local customer, a very good customer of ours, and I would like to call them our friends. They had bought some from us, and they had some from another source, and they've been breeding them at home. And they said, hey, we have too many. Like, we've sold them to local fish stores and gave them away to friends. Do you guys want these? So we took them in, we gave them store credit for them, and luckily we got females from them. So if you guys are interested in the cockatoides, getting pairs, we finally got some. And ours are still throwing off males only, which is really interesting. It has to be temperature related, so we are working on that. And here's another really cool fish. These are the neon blue gobies, the Stiphodons, the Atropurpureus. Can't always trust my Latin, guys, but these guys are great. I have some of these at home in a community South American tank. I know these aren't South American, but they're doing fantastic. Everything I read about them says they like high flow, a little bit cooler of water. They definitely settled in great here. They settled in great at my house in my personal aquarium. They eat really well. A lot of things online say, hey, you want to make sure you have a good colony of algae with little bugs living in it, because that's really what they prefer. But I believe these are captive raised, and they have no issues with prepared foods, little flakes, little pellets. But they still do get treats of brine shrimp and moina, daphnia. But these guys are cool. They only get more colorful. The males will really, really darken up and get really, really nice blue. But right now they get better than what they're looking right here. So guys, I'm gonna see if I have a computer available, and we will try to do the giveaway. But before I announce what's required, I'm going to just make sure the computer's free, and it looks like it is. So today we're gonna do a $25 gift card for the website. I saw you guys last live stream saying, hey, we'd rather have, let me turn you around so you're not just facing. I saw you guys saying that you would rather have a gift card rather than a fish. You're probably gonna get more value if you get a fish. Sorry about this, guys. But you guys like to be able to choose which fish you want, which makes sense. So I'm just gonna put you on this tank here for a minute while I talk about the giveaway. So let me see if I can pull up your comments. If not, we'll have to figure something else out. As long as I'm going to be able to pull up your comments, we're going to do a random number picker. So just be prepared. And while we wait, also just enjoy this little mini tank. All right, guys, I have your comments pulled up on the computer. Can you guys hear me? Just let me know. Hello, Easy. Hello, Kim, Mike, Scott, Way Too Real, Chevy Fish. All right, Bill says he can hear me. So, hey, guys, sorry about this. When I'm walking around looking at the comments on my phone, I can't read them. Our media guy, our social media guy, editor, he doesn't know what's going on either. So, but I can see your comments here. So guys, for the giveaway, it's going to be a $25 gift card to the website. It won't have an expiration date. You still have to meet our minimum order. So please just know that you still have to spend $50 after the $25 is taken off. So if you're interested, go ahead and put a number between 1 and 300 in the comments, and I will select, and once I see comments kind of slowing down, I will select with the computer a random number. So I'm just gonna wait here. So guys, as you see here, we have while we wait, we'll talk about my tank a little bit. Down here, if you guys can see right here, we have the Saswasser tang. Not a plant we currently carry, but I'm looking into getting it. Up here we have the Vietnamese white cloud minnows. That's a male with the long fins. The females, you got the Anubias nana in the background. Even farther back up here and here, this is Rotala rotundifolia. For a long time, I let this tank get overgrown with the hornwort, and it was blocking all the light. So I went ahead and trimmed it all back, and I started dosing fertilizers again. And you can see I finally got some new growth on this Rotala. It's starting to look better. Down here we have the Red Tiger Lotus. And oh, right here, this is one of our new plants. I'm just seeing what it's going to do in a tank. Make sure that we like it. I did put it up on the website already, but I just want to make sure we like it enough to continue to carry it. Make sure our customers are going to be happy with it. And this is the hydrocotyl dwarf, or like the Japan pennywort. So it's just a dwarf pennywort. See how small the leaves are compared to regular pennywort. Great plant. I've kept it in the past. I just want to make sure that we like it from our supplier before I go crazy and keep buying it for you guys. So let me just make sure the comments are coming through with numbers. Yes, I see the numbers coming in. So give it a little more minute. Let's see if you guys have any questions while I'm here so I can read them. So if you guys have any questions, now is the time, or any requests of fish, let me know. So when I go back out there, I can show that fish, or we can answer any questions you have. Fish fam, thank you as always. Yes, everybody, please hit that like button, share the video, and if you haven't already, if you're interested, subscribe to us. We're going to continue to try to do giveaways. I like giving fish away, but it sounds like you guys prefer gift cards. We can't do tremendous amount on a gift card, but sometimes we might give away a little bit more of a unique fish or a more expensive fish than what I can give you as store credit. So I still might do some fish here and there, guys, but just the way giving back to you guys, we heard your request, so we want to do a little gift card. See if the comments are still coming in. GM's asking how Mike is. Mike Drawdy's doing great. As the business grows, he's busier. His kids are growing up, so he's busy with his family as well. So that's why you don't see too much of him. But yeah, he's busy. He's in the office a lot, doing a lot of office work, ordering fish, planning on expansions for the business. Right now we are we're working on the building that's going to be next to our large warehouse. So we're going to have another warehouse type building next to us, which is exciting. It's going to be for breeding and for more wholesale, which we used to generally only be like mostly wholesale when this company started. Now we're mostly retail, and we're looking into getting back into some more wholesale. But to do that, we need the space. So we're going to dedicate a little small area to wholesale again, which we haven't in a while. Fat Fish Designs wants to see some blue acara. We'll try to do that. Malawi trout, we will try to look at them. Some Cyprochromis, we'll try to look at those. Oh, guys, so as normal, please only pick one number. We're only going, if you have multiple numbers, we're going with whatever your first number is. So one number, and if there's multiple numbers picked, we're going with the person who picked that number first. So Michael Walsh is wanting to know about the albino heckle in stock. We don't have any currently. It's gonna be a minute before we get more. We do breed them here, but they the males got really aggressive and they keep beating up the females, so we have to keep separating them. But we also import them from time. So we don't have any planned currently, but we might have some. And let's see what else we have. Bill says, if you build it, they will come. Field of Dreams. Yeah, they will definitely come, Bill. People love their fish, and they just keep coming. I'll thank you guys for that. Chevy says maybe we can do a choice of the winning fish in case we don't have the room. Yeah, so Chevy, generally, if there is, say I picked one fish and we were doing a giveaway on that, the way we do that is we will, if you don't have room or if it's the wrong type of fish, say it's an African cichlid and you only keep South American cichlids, we will give you store credit. So we do work with you that way. So if we ever do have a fish picked, it's not like the end all be all. You have to take this fish or you get nothing. Yeah, Ali Shan, one guest per person. Jason's waiting for some red turquoise discus. Oh, that's exciting, Jason. They're currently my favorite type of discus. If we ever get good signal down there, I will show you a live feed of the breeders. But unfortunately, the Wi-Fi in the building, it's an old brick building with a metal roof, and I get no signal, and the Wi-Fi doesn't reach through all that. So GM Walker asking if we have any brackish fish. The only brackish fish we currently have is going to be it's one of the rainbow fish. I'll try to pull it up on the website and I will show you. And then we'll go look at some fish. Well, first we'll pick a winner and then we'll go look at some fish. So if you just joined, guys, pick a number 1 through 300, and in about a minute, I'm gonna pick a winner with a random number generator. Whoever picked the number, if somebody has, if the same number has been picked multiple times, we're going with the person who picked first. Let's see if I pull up the website. So I'll put it on the computer here before we pick. So guys, here, we had a question about, oh, sorry about the phone, guys. Let me turn that off real quick. So somebody was asking about a brackish waterfish. This is the only one we currently have. This is the neon blue eye. They can go from freshwater to full saltwater. A couple of our employees took some of these home and ran some tests in full saltwater, but they did better for everybody in brackish. One person had them slowly die, and one person had them just kind of sustain. But in brackish water, they did really well. And same with full salt. They kind of just, or full freshwater, they kind of just sustained. They didn't die, but they didn't thrive. So in nature, they come from a tidal area. So as the tide rises, the salinity constantly changes. But we've had the best success with brackish water. We have the exact the exact amount of salt and everything we keep them in on the website. But if anybody is interested in these, go ahead and email us and we will answer that question, any questions you have about them. All right, so to the giveaway, guys, and then we'll go look at a couple fish. Let's see, random number generator, 1 through 300. So it's at 155 right now. Ignore that. So I'm going to generate the number, and then I'm going to have to flip to the comments to see who's the... If nobody picked the exact number, we're going to go with the closest number that didn't go over. Same as always, so let's generate, guys, and we'll see. So 16. So whoever got closest or picked number 16. So this might actually be easier on the computer. Let's see if anybody picks 16. Oh, it made all my comments go away. I can't control F in the comments, I guess. Wow, guys, this looks really not ideal. I don't think you guys can read what's on the screen here, which isn't surprising, but if you guys know, did anyone pick 16? Comment and let me know. If not, we'll be scrolling for a while. 16 are the closest number. I see a 12 right here. You're the closest so far. Still have 17J, real close. Lots of comments. So that was it. It looks like 12 might be the closest, guys. Yeah, Devereaux. So Devereaux, please email us at imperialtropicals@gmail.com and we will get you that store credit. It's going to be a $25 gift card in store credit. So congratulations, Devereaux. Thank you, Chevy, for helping me find the winner as always. Appreciate that. GM Walker, they are very small fish. You're asking about the Cyanodorsalis. We will look at that tank really quick. So these guys are really small. And let me go back real quick and just see if there's any last minute fish. Yes, Jeff, without going over. That is key. Yeah, sorry guys. As always, we do the closest number without going over. We go with Jeopardy rules. Male Cuban cichlids. Let's go look at some fish, guys. And I won't be able to read your comments after this, unfortunately. Look at the look at the video inception. A video and a video and a video and a video. All right, guys, let's go look. That's pretty funny, guys. So Devereaux, if you're still on, go ahead and email us. We had trouble last week getting a hold of the winner of the fish, so that's why we're doing another giveaway so soon. And we just decided to do the gift card instead of the fish. So here are the Pseudomagills. Let me turn you around. Not twice. So this is a 40-gallon aquarium. There's a guppy, okay guys? Just for reference, there's a guppy in here. Look at the size of her. She's a pretty big guppy. Now these are the breeder Pseudomagills. They do get a little bit bigger, but not much. So they're pretty small. They're good for small tanks. Wouldn't house them with anything too small. They could eat them. They're pretty slender too, so they can get slurped up like a spaghetti noodle. So don't make that mistake. You see most of them hang up at the top most of the time. And just like with any rainbow fish, they will lay eggs on a mop pretty much all day long. And they're in, here's the salinity, that's 7,500 ppms of salt. I'm glad you guys hear my excitement about some of the fish. I saw some people buying these last week. These are the Hyphosabricon Pro Scion, or the raccoon tetra. I know a couple of you guys bought them, said you heard me sounding excited about these guys. These guys are great. You guys get these in a nice planted tank or a dark tank with dark substrate, you're really going to see the oranges and the yellows come out, and those drape fins, those really long fins on the males. You guys will not be disappointed in those. And that's a fish. I took a few fish and put them to the side. I am trying to breed them in the breeding room. It's only been a week, no success yet, but the females are really full of eggs. Somebody was asking about Texas cichlids. we currently don't have any that we can easily tell male females. But here are some. Some of these guys are like 3.5 to 4 inches. The rest of them are kind of smaller. Pardon our algae, but so right now we would not be able to sell these guys as sexed and be confident in saying like, yeah, here you go, here's a male, here's a female. And guys, just so you know, we get a lot of requests like that of fish like, hey, can I buy a male fish of X species? And we will tell you we can try our best, but we cannot guarantee on some of these fish. I know there was one other request that I'm trying to remember, and I believe it was the Malawi hawk of a specific fish somebody wanted to see, so I will see if I can find those. They could be. Look at that. This is how our water comes in, guys. This is a freshly filled aquarium. This is the water we have to deal with coming in. We do have a filter system being worked on. We all cannot wait until they come back. Until it gets done. These guys are pretty nice Mabuna here. These are the lion sanga. Hasn't been too popular. It might be a fish we stopped breeding, but I really like these males. As they get older, they get more and more yellow with the... Trying to get a male in focus here. But the males, they get really nice and yellow, and they have the black stripes and the black outline of the fins. They look really good. Obi Ali's always looking good. Lots of nice blues and whites in there. So I think the hawks are on a rack over here. So let me go walk over here, guys. They are, from what I remember, the last time I saw the hawks, they're about 2.5 inches, closer to 3. Here they are. So they're closer to 3 inches. I don't know if they're advertised 3 to 4 or 2 to 3, but they're right in that range. They're definitely at 3 inches. Still not showing any color. They have a lot of growing to do before they show color. Here we got some Malawi gar. Also another one that needs to do a lot of growing before they show color. The Aquilonium just getting more and more nice. Look at the iridescence on the top fin there. Really nice species right there, guys. We do have some tetrastigma on the website as well. They're not fully colored up, and the color that they do have isn't showing against this blue background on this tank, but these guys are one of my favorites when it comes to a hap. They have really good color. And you can see that guy, he's just running in the tank. He's chasing those other 2 males. So he's a little bit more colored up than everybody. Here's a fish that's really grown on me lately, guys. I scared them, so that's unfortunate. They're all gonna hide in the back. These are the Thumby West OBs. The Labiotrophus travase. Of course they're all hiding, but you know, guys, for a long time, these guys did not interest me, and I ignored them. I just didn't think anything of them. We bred them. People had questions about them. I didn't really give them any kind of attention. These guys are not happy I'm in their tank right now. But the more I see these guys the last couple weeks, the more I'm really starting to like them. I like how they have like these massive, they're not massive, but they have a slight underbite. And the color of them is really cool. And I like their temperament. And they're not too aggressive as far as Mabunas go. So I've just been pretty excited about these guys. Definitely a fish that for a long time I kind of just slept on and kind of ignored. But the more I see them, the more I'm liking them. Here we have the red shoulder peacock. These are the chelolial. So these were growing out in one of our ponds. We just brought them in a couple weeks ago. They're looking pretty nice. And just here's the name if anybody's interested in them. I'm gonna move slow, guys. Look at this sulfur head peacock. He's really nice. Wow. It looks like we only have one of them. He's at the 4 to 5 inch mark. Man, he's a nice one. I didn't see this fish until just now. So that's a sulfur head peacock. That's the Alanicara maylandi. And here we have another tank of tetrastigma that are currently under quarantine and also not showing any color. That blue background kind of washes them out. Alright guys, so let me turn you around. This thing's not cooperating today. So guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for participating in this giveaway. Congratulations to the winner. Please make sure to email us. As you guys tell, I shaved. It's warming back up here in Florida. It's 80 degrees, 85 degrees today. But it is going to drop again. So we still are paying attention to your temperatures before we ship to you. Been a lot of UPS delays lately. So if you do get them, please just email us, let us know, and know that we will take care of you. And we have a UPS representative that will help us and try to get your fish to you sooner. Sometimes the fish might sit over the weekend. Like for example, today we have somebody, fish were supposed to arrive today. Tomorrow's Saturday, so they're not going to ship. So they're not going to get there till Monday at least. So just know we're going to cover you. Let us know how the shipment does arrive. When it does, don't panic. It's an unfortunate part of shipping fish, but we make it right. We understand it's a risk for you. It's also a risk for us. So just know, email us, stay calm. We will take care of you. Appreciate you guys for joining. Catch you guys next week, and hopefully we can read your comments, and I'll see you guys then. So